I really like this franchise. Let's get a third one, please. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raising Up with Grant, everybody. We're here to talk about a movie. Movies and TV is what we do here. And that movie is Enola Holmes 2. Enola Holmes 2 is once again directed by Harry Bradbeer, who previously directed Enola Holmes, as well as television, primarily Fleabag, which makes sense. This is Enola Holmes 2. This is a sequel to the 2020 Netflix original film, which starred and was produced by Millie Bobby Brown, who once again stars and produces this film. She plays Enola Holmes. The long-lost sister of, at least to literature, younger sister of Sherlock Holmes. Picking up pretty shortly after the events of Enola Holmes 1, Enola is beginning a love affair with the young man she befriended in the first film. But she is trying to start a detective agency of her own and not live in the shadow of her more famous brother. But she soon finds herself getting her first big break after not being taken seriously by a young girl whose sister, adoptive sister, has gone missing. Turns out that sister's disappearance is tied to a conspiracy that has something to do with the real-life 1988 match girl strike in London, and it's a conspiracy that will lead also to a murder, and it turns out the culprit, at least in the eyes of a corrupt police officer, played by David Thewlis, is none other than Enola Holmes herself. Can Enola clear her name and solve the real mystery? She's going to need help from her friends, as well as her famous brother, to solve the mystery and maybe become a legend herself. Let the mystery begin. So, I'm sorry, this kind of stumbled my way through that. Enola Holmes, the first film, I liked a lot. I gave the movie, I think, 4 stars. And I still kind of kick myself for not giving it a little higher, because in hindsight, I really loved that movie. I really, really enjoyed that. Now, that movie kind of came out just before I started doing this, so it was 2020. But it was when it was first on Letterboxd. I did review that film when it came out on there. You can check it out there. Now we have Enola Holmes 2, and you know what? It's a tick or two better than the first one. I really dug this flick, and I want more. Now, the first film was actually based on a book in the Enola Holmes book series. This was not. This was an original story, I think, at least partially conceived by Brown herself, based on the historical events. And that really is cool. I didn't know anything about this 1988 match girl strike, as well as I'm sure some people don't. I thought that was a really nice parallel to this mystery and the way that it ties together, especially at the end. It felt like a real triumphant moment. The social commentary works, the action and adventure works, the comedy works, the drama works, the love story works, the sibling dynamic between Sherlock and Enola works, but I think none of it would work nearly as well if it wasn't for Mrs. Millie Bobby Brown. Or Miss Millie Bobby Brown, rather. She is delightful as this character. In fact, I think I like her in this role more than I do as Eleven, and I really like her as Eleven. She is just lovable in these movies. I really love this character. I like her intelligence, I like her wit, I like her spunk, her just giddiness whenever she finds a new clue. Like, they have scenes, quite a few scenes in this movie where she kind of hits on something, and she's happy about it, and we are too, because it's infectious. Her spunk, her spirit, I really love the relationship between her and her love interest from the first movie. I think they're really cute together. And also, I mentioned in my initial Letterboxd review of the first movie that I think one of my new favorite on-screen Sherlock Holmes is Henry Cavill. And again, we get more of him in this movie, and he's delightful as Sherlock Holmes. I really loved his dynamic with her. Apparently they've become really good friends in real life, and you can buy it, because the bond between these two is palpable. They make a really good team. The setting is fun. We don't have Sam Claflin back, sadly, as Mycroft Holmes, which is a bit of a disappointment, but we do have A little bit more, although she doesn't have quite as much to do as she did in the first one, but she's still in the movie enough. From Helena Bonham Carter as their mother, and she's still, it's Helena Bonham Carter. She's always good. So, yeah, I don't know what else more to say other than go watch Enola Holmes 2. It's terrific, and I can't quite go all the way with it because of one thing. It's a little long. It's just a little too long. It's almost 2 hours 15. It doesn't really need to be. That being said, however, I want Enola Holmes 3. And I'm not going to go all the way, but I'm going to go pretty far. I gave Enola Holmes, the first one, 4 stars. I'm going to give Enola Holmes 2 4.5 stars out of 5. This was a little bit better than the first one. And I liked the first one a lot. So, yeah. It did what a good sequel should. It expanded the scope, but it kept the charm intact. I love this film. Go check it out. This has been nothing but good movies this weekend. This has been a really good weekend so far. I've given 3 5 stars and 1 4.5 star. This has been good so far. Yeah. Go check out Enola Holmes 2 on Netflix. It's great. Alright. Trailer trash non watch on Netflix was their shawarma. Yes, in fact. There is a mid-credit scene that sets up a really cool thing to come, especially if you're a fan of the lore of Sherlock Holmes. That's all I'll say. But you'll know when you see it. It made me go ee. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And yeah, that is it. We already did that. Sorry. I'm sorry. If this is a little bit sloppy, I apologize. I don't know why I'm freeform. That's the problem with freeform vlogging. It's kind of, yeah. It's hard to edit out the blunders. Alright. Yeah, that's it. We'll be back tomorrow for a review of Causeway, starring Jennifer Lawrence and Brian Tyree Henry. And either Monday or Tuesday, it depends. On Apple TV, it's saying my pre-order is going through on Monday, but I don't know if that's Monday as in, like, overnight Sunday to Monday, or if it's overnight Monday to Tuesday. So, because on Adult Swim, it says it's coming out on Tuesday. But either way, Monday or Tuesday, we will have a review of Aqua Teen Forever Plantasm, which is the second feature film from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And then we also have Black Panther Wakanda Forever and more to come. That'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. Oh, also this week, before Black Panther Wakanda Forever, we'll also have reviews of Werewolf by Night and She-Hulk. I didn't forget. We're gonna do those. All right. Yeah. That'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you how fast is missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does that's supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's Hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raising Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raise Grant. You can also find me on Facebook, Raising Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, I'm all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. You can also check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of Enola Holmes 2? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Do you think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care. See you around. Bye.